Hi friends, my name is Nandita. I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom comprises of multicellular eukaryotic animals and is one of the most kingdom amongst five kingdom scheme of classification by Whittaker. There are over a million species of animals that have been described till now. These vast species have structural form. Therefore, the need for a classification of animals becomes very important. Let us see the future and basic of classification of animals. The classification helps in easy identification and also in assigning a systematic position to newly described species. In spite of difference in structure and form of different animals, there are fundamental features common to various individuals in relation to the arrangement of cells, body symmetry, nature of column, patterns of digestive, circulatory or reproductive systems. These features are used as the basis of animal classification. Let us discuss about habitat. Habitat is a place where an organism lives. On the basis of habitat, animals are divided into aquatic and terrestrial. Terrestrial animals or animals live on land are called as terrestrial animals. Example, kangaroo and dog. Fossorial. This type of habitat animals are lives in burrows and undergrounds. Examples are earthworm and rabbit. Arboreal. Arboreal animals they live on trees. Example bat, monkey, etc. Aerial or flying habitat. These can fly. They can fly in the air. These are examples of this aerial habitat are birds, bats, winged insects, etc. Aquatic habitat. Animals live in water or are called as aquatic habitat, and types of aquatic animals are zooplankton, nekton and benthone. Zooplanktons are passively floating or animals in water like protozoans and protistas etc. Nektones are actively swimming aquatic organisms in water and are able to move independently of water currents like shark, bony fishes etc. Benthones lives at bottom. It may be sedentary or motile. Examples starfish, sponges, etc. Now let us discuss the levels of organization. All members of animalae are multicellular heterotrophic eukaryotes, but all of them do not exhibit the same pattern of organization of cells. The cells in their body are of several types. These are organized into several functional units of progressively increasing complexity. The animal body shows four basic levels of structural organization as given below. First one is cellular level. In this level, the body shows some division of labor among cells. They are remarkably independent and can change their form and function. It is found in sponges. The body consists of many cells arranged as loose cell aggregates, but the cells do not form tissues. Tissue level. Here in cylinderates, the arrangement of the cells is more complex. The cells performing the same function are arranged into tissues, hence it is called tissue level of organization. Organ level. In Platyhelminthes and other higher phyla, tissues are grouped together to form organs. Each specialized for a particular function, that is organ level, organization is present. Organ system level. In animals like annelids, arthropods, molluscs, echinoderms and chordates, organs are associated with to form functional systems. each system concerned with a specific psychological function. This is called organ system level of organization. Organ system in different groups of animal exhibit various patterns of complexicities. Like the digestive system in Platyhelminthes has a single opening to the outside of the body that serve as the mouth and anus, and this is called as incomplete. An incomplete digestive system has two openings, that is mouth and anus. Symmetry. The symmetry refers to the arrangement of parts on the opposite side of the body of three-dimensional animal. On the basis of symmetry, animals can be of following types. Asymmetrical. Animal in which any plane passes through the center does not divide them into equal halves. Such animals are called as asymmetrical. Example, sponges. Symmetrical. The body of some animals can be divided into two similar equal halves by one or more planes. Such animals are called as symmetrical. Again, symmetrical divided into two types, radial symmetry and bilateral symmetry. Radial symmetry. When any plane passes through the central axis of the body, divides the organism into two identical halves, it is called as radial symmetry. Example, coelenterates, ctenophores and echinoderms. Bilateral symmetry. In some animals, body can be divided into identical left and right halves in only one plane. This is called bilateral symmetry. Examples are annelids and arthropods, etc. Now, let us discuss about diploblastic and triploblastic organization. Germ layers are group of cells having as a unit during earlier stages of embryonic development. It differentiates to give rise to all the tissues, organs of the fully formed individuals. On the basis of germ layers, animals are classified as follows. Diploblastic. Animals in which the cells are arranged into embryonic layers, an external ectoderm and an internal endoderm, are called diploblastic animals. In addition, undifferentiated layer mesogalia is present in between the ectoderm and the endoderm. Examples of this are coelenterates. Triploblastic. The animal in which the developing embryo has a third germinal layer mesoderm in between the ectoderm and endoderm are called triploblastic animals. Examples: all animals from phylum Platyhelminthes to phylum Chordata or belongs to triploblastic division. Colon. The body cavity between the body wall and gut, which is lined by mesoderm, is called as colon. The presence or absence of colon is very important in classification. On the basis of colon, animals can be classified into three groups. Acoelomites. The animals in which the body cavity is absent are called acoelomites. For example, poriferans, Platyhelminthes, coelenterates, ctenophores and flatworms. Pedicellocolomates. In some animals, the body cavity is not lined by mesoderm. Instead, the mesoderm is present, has scattered pouches in between the ectoderm and endoderm. Such a body cavity is called pedicellum, and the animals possessing them are called pedicellocolomates. Example: Acaehelminthes. Coleomates. The animals are having true column are called coleomates. A true column arises within the mesoderm and is therefore lined by mesodermal tissue, that is externally by partial peritoneum and internally by visceral peritoneum. Thank you.